Test 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Working. You join us live from Kings Langley for the second half of this FA Women's National League Cup fixture between Watford ladies and Coventry United ladies. Half-time score, Watford 0, Coventry United 1. Maz Gauntlet with the opening goal here at Kings Langley, and there is going to be a change for Watford, and they've only got to go up to one of those trendy electronic substitutes board. I tell you what, it's good at Super League level, isn't it? We'll let you know who is coming on as soon as we get the info. We have got the team sheets ready for you, so as soon as we know who's coming on, we will get you the team news. Well, we can get you the Coventry United team news anyway. We know who's coming on, who's going to be playing for Coventry United. So for the Red and Green girls, starting number 1, Sue Wood. Number 2, Laura McGlone. Number 3, Janice Austin. Number 4, Jade Brooke. Number 5, Nikki Miles. Number 6, Tash Merritt. Number 7, Amber Hughes. Number 8, Maz Gauntlet. Number 9, Amy Waven. And number 10, Lois Jeffries, along with number 11, Rosie McDonnell. Substitutions for Coventry United. Number 12 is Jenna Roberts. Number 14, Erin Ridden. 15, Ellie White. 16, Shannon O'Brien. And we can confirm the change for Watford ladies is Kat Huggins coming off, and replacing her is number 15, Andrea Caird. So Andrea Caird coming on for this second half. The Watford team is as follows. Number 1, Veronica Baranowska. Number 6, Sammy Holsworth. Number 5, Georgie O'Halloran. Number 4, Emily Hill. Number 8, Alicia Stuckio-Down. Number 18, Danielle Scanlon. Number 14 is Katie O'Leary. Coventry United are faced with some defensive duties early on and sending it clear. So elsewhere in the Watford team, number 17, Linda Afukwa. Number 11, Laura Baker. Number 10, Helen Ward, the captain. And, of course, coming on from the bench is number 15, Andrea Caird. Jeffrey's path into the penalty area is cut off. In their own backyard. Austin up line. It's brought down now. Caird gets her first touch on the ball. Afukwa brings it under control but can't find a yellow shirt. Waven sends Jeffries down the left hand side. She won't reach it. And it's cleared well by Baranowska. Watford throw up line. Merritt in with a challenge on Ward. Brooke turns past Stuckio-Down. Lobbed it to the right. Rosie McDonnell, the intended target, with a neat slide by Laura Baker. Takes it out of play. McGlone receives it back, but Baker can only find the United number 2 once more. Austin slots it down the left. It's Amber Hughes with Holsworth breathing down her neck. Amber Hughes slides it in. Lois Jeffries, that should do it! The Red and Green girls double their money just 3 minutes after the start of the second half. Amber Hughes doing all the heavy lifting. And Coventry United ladies make it 2-0 in Kings Langley via the head of Lois Jeffries. And for the second time, just as Coventry United ladies score, we've just got a score update coming through. Coventry United have scored again at the Butts Park Arena. It's now Coventry United 4, Wednesfield 0 in the FA Vars. Shaquille McDonald again. I'll tell you what, Coventry United doing spectacular work today. So Coventry United ladies leading by 2-0. The Coventry United men's team up by 4-0. Watford could half that, but it's well held at the near post by Sue Wood. The cross from the right, aimed towards Ward. Again, if you are joining us here on Coventry United TV for the first time, United lead by 2-0, and if it is all square at 90 minutes, we go to extra time and penalties. And unfortunately, due to the battery life, we will only be able to bring you about the first 10 minutes of extra time. So if you do want to know how extra time and penalties go, if we get there, which at the moment doesn't look like we're going to get there, of course anything can happen, the best thing to do is have a look on the Coventry United Ladies Twitter page, which is Coventry United LFC. As we say, it's 5 minutes in to the second half. United are 2 goals up. Lois Jeffries with the second. So it would take something special from Watford to square it all up and take this match to an additional 30 minutes. Jade Brooke trying to retrieve the ball on the edge of the area to no avail. Ball towards Caird, intercepted by Merritt, but Caird lofts it into the middle. There's Gornett from the side, but going to take it into the path of Afukwa. Looks for the through ball. It's a fantastic through ball, but out comes Sue Wood to boot it away from Helen Ward. You can see what they're trying to do, getting the ball up to their captain, the number 10. Here's O'Leary. And the pass has taken a deflection off. I believe that came off Austin. And it will be a Watford throw-in halfway into Red and Green Girls territory on the right flank. And the throw was not the best, but Austin couldn't bring it under control. It was thrown straight to the feet of the United defender, Chinese Austin. But it was too powerful for the former West Ham player to control, and it's out for another throw-in. It's a lot better. Well, I say a lot better. It flicks off the head of Ward and goes straight out for a goal kick, so it was marginally better. Sue Wood booting it away. By Merritt. Only as far as the Watford number 11 now to Fukwa. Takes it past McGlone, and again there's Sue Wood. Wood. Swift throw, one-handed to McGlone. Back to Wood, close down all the way by Ward. Gets the ball away. Comes with the head of McDonald. Now Jade Brooke. In goes Caird from behind, takes it away, but only as far as Merritt. Heavy first touch, nearly allows Waven onto it. But Halloran nearly caught out there. Brooke lofts it down the right. McDonald, and a slide by her opposite number 11 in Laura Baker, ends in a Coventry United corner. We have had around 7 minutes of the second half at Kings Langley in the FA Women's National League Cup. Look to put the game to bed with a third goal, and the header from Tashbrook probably would have sealed it, but wasn't on target. Last time Coventry United faced Watford, they were victorious in a pre-season friendly when Watford was still in what was then known as Super League 2. Watford have since dropped down to the new FA Women's Championship, a division where they are certainly a competitive side, second place behind Coventry United. And the two sides meet in the league next Sunday at Daventry Town FC, and again we will have live commentary and highlights of that fixture right here on Coventry United TV. So thrown just in front of the CUTV camera to be taken by Laura McGlone. Brooke sandwiched between the two Watford players. And she does well to put it up line, deflects out of play off the knee of Afukwa. Throw to Nikki Miles out of, Lois Jeffries, I should say. Get one right, Liam. Crossfield ball from the Watford defender only as far as McDonald, but she runs into the Watford number 18. The counter attack begins. We've seen how Watford can be dangerous on the counter. And that is a rather tame end to a promising move. As the ball heads out for a goal kick. And United got themselves a throw. It's off the shoulder of the Watford player. United slowly getting out of their final third. Uses throw off the head of Brook. Stretched by Sukio down. Found Scanlon with her ball down the centre of the park into the penalty area. Was not what was needed. It's been a rather scruffy start to the second half from Watford. Promising play, but no conviction. Hughes takes it past Fukwa. In from the side, but can only take it into the path of Brook. First time pass by McGlone just evades Amber Hughes out for a throw. Volleyed into the centre circle by Sukio down. Holdsworth skips past Maz Gauntlet. But again, the passing needs work as Chinese Austin with the interception plays a 1-2 with McDonald. Now back to Seward. Persistent rain here at Kings Langley. Light but persistent rain. Making things a little difficult. And also making sliding a little bit easier there for Jade Brook. 2 slides and she's taking the ball away from Caird at the second time of asking. Now Lois Jeffries. Gauntlet may look for the through ball to Amber Hughes. Will it find Hughes? No, it won't. It's back to the goalkeeper. And Barowska able to get it clear before Wavan could get onto it. Afukwa barged off the ball for a free kick by Laura McGlone. And the referee wants a word with the former Swindon player. The Watford fans not too happy. And McGlone's been allowed to, from their eyes, get away with persistent fouling. And McGlone has taken a tough stance to tackling. She's got the majority of those tackles right. There have been 1 or 2, which has been a little late, or a little too tough. 35 minutes of play remaining at Kings Langley FC. Watford 0, Coventry United Ladies 1 remains the current score. It's looking good for Jay Bradford's side. We'll be talking to Jay after the match. Wavan. First time pass by Jeffries to Merritt. Pass was just a little ahead of Maz Gauntlet. And it's O'Halloran who clears danger. Well, not quite, onto the head of Rose McDonald. But once more, there's some distance between Watford goal and the ball. Brook. And 2 slides by Alicia Sukio down, failing to take the ball away from Brook. McDonald trying to take advantage of Holdsworth, couldn't quite do so. As it's lost it towards the right hand side, it bounces over the white line for a Coventry United throw. Latest score from the Butts Park Arena as the Coventry United men's team host Wednesfield in the FA Vars. It's still 4-0 to Coventry United. A double from Shaquille McDonald along with solo goals from centre-back Jamal Clark and debutant Aram Solomon, putting Terry Anderson's team in control in Coventry. Merritt comes away after a tussle on the left with the ball to feet. Brook to McGlone, can't take it past Afukwa with the pass, and she'll lob it to the right, and McGlone is now being hounded by Afukwa and has to play outplay. Afukwa seems to be taking advantage of McGlone, who has got to be careful now. She doesn't want to get a yellow card. She's been given a final warning. Wavan to Jeffries. Gauntlet's in space in a deeper role. Merritt. Gauntlet again. As Watford track back and try to close out their goal. It's Amber Hughes causing damage once more. Hughes holds up the defender. Taken out by the slide. Referee says no foul. And Afukwa with an ambitious ball. A little too ambitious and a little too powerful. Out comes Seward to blast it clear. Past McDonald. She'll go side to side. And it's back to the goalkeeper. Austin Picks up the goal kick. Gauntlet surges past Cairn into the centre circle. On the right is Amber Hughes. Hughes skips past their Fuqua. Gauntlet wants it, play on. After an infringement by a Fuqua on Hughes. Gauntlet, lovely through ball to Jade Brock. What can the Red and Green Girls do here? It's Lance Jeffries, couldn't quite get anything on the ball. McDonald to Amber Hughes and tipped over by Veronica Baranowska. Well, the Watford #1 has been a busy girl today. The Red and Green Girls could well have put it to bed if it wasn't for fantastic acrobatic goalkeeping by Baranowska. Amber Hughes with the corner from the left. Cluster of red shirts at the far post, moving towards the front. Baranowska with two hands to it. Didn't quite get the power behind it. The Red and Green Girls will head forth again. Here's Amber Hughes, held off well by Ward. Good strength by the Watford captain. The counter begins now, and finally Watford have found the attacker. Their passing has caused them issues so far, but now Caird with the opportunity to break forth. Stockio down. Nikki Miles, fantastic strength by the number 5. At muscles the Watford midfielder. And now the Red and Green Girls can play their way out of trouble. Heavy first touch by Warren takes it into the path of Holsworth. But again, poor ball retention. Merritt sends it down the left. Intercepted by Emily Hill. Off the shoulder of Merritt, handball claims. Referee, rightly so, says no. Ward tracks back into a more defensive role. Lob down the right, cannons off Hughes. But it's back with Watford. Heading down the left is Laura Baker. The through ball evades Rosie McDonald, but does not evade Laura McGlone. Her slide took a final touch of Linda Ofukwa, and it's out for a goal kick. Precise slide for the former Swindon girl. And Nikki Miles has taken a minute just to recover after playing her part in that defensive duty. Sue Wood telling the worried bench that Miles is okay, she doesn't need any more assistance. Wood's goal kick, following that slide by McGlone. Jeffries holds off Stoikio down. The intended target of this through ball is Rosie McDonald. It won't reach McDonald. Back to Baranowska, receiving it from O'Halloran. And the keeper got it away just in time. We could be about to see a change here. It looks like Shannon O'Brien getting ready. So the bench for Coventry United, a reminder of the substitutes for the Red and Green Girls. Gianna Roberts, Erin Ridden, Ellie White and Shannon O'Brien. Before United make that change, can they make it free? Gauntlet sizes one up. Mass Gauntlet! This time she doesn't catch out Baranowska. Gauntlet put the Red and Green Girls ahead in the first half with a powerful hit from range. That one didn't quite have the power behind it. Seemed to be caught by the wind as it dipped below the crossbar. Baranowska is not going to be caught out again. Ball skims off the boot of O'Leary Lang. Nikki Miles onto it, but her claims is charged down by Ofukwa. Caird onto the right hand side. Jean Hudson trying her best to hold off Halsworth. And she's done so brilliantly. The number 6 trying to make her way into the box. Austin blocking the fullback from the ball. And with 27 minutes of play remaining at Kings Langley FC in the FA Women's National League Cup, it's still Watford 0, Coventry United 2 on a very wet day. Wood, the goal kick is headed down by Holsworth. Brooke trying to find McDonald there, but it's Laura Baker onto it. Lovely through ball. Ward to half the deficit. She wasn't to be denied that time. An exceptional through ball from Katie O'Leary. Finding Ward in acres of space, one-on-one with Sue Wood. She's been denied a couple of times, emphatically, by the red and green girls shot stopper today, but not that time. And Helen Ward gives the Golden Girls a golden opportunity to get back in this game. It's Watford 1, Coventry United 2. And there is going to be a change here for the red and green girls. It's going to be Laura McGlone being replaced by Coventry United number 14, Erin Ridden. So the former Aston Villa defender comes on. So the score now, Kings Langley with 25 minutes to go. Watford 1, Coventry United 2. But immediately from the kickoff, United on the march. Here's Amy Wavin with her back to the net. Jeffries squares for Jade Brooke, in goes Afukwa. Watford aren't going to push as many players forward now. They know they've got a real opportunity at taking this match to extra time. They don't want to concede a third goal. Sue Wood clears just in time. Jeffries. Composed slide. Watford trying their best to muster a second goal. A well taken strike by Ward, giving the Golden Girls a chance. And a lunge by Janice Austin. Watford wanted to play on. And that could well be a card for Janice Austin. It was a rather chunky challenge on Caird. And there's been another goal at the Butts Park Arena. Coventry United now 5-0 up against Wednesfield as Watford are in search of another goal themselves off the head of Ward. This time the net does not ripple. So the highlight of today's match will be online tomorrow morning. youtube.com/Coventry United TV is the place to find them. We'll try and get you some details on that fifth goal from Coventry United. Oh, wouldn't you know, it's swerving Kirvin Ellis who scored it. So Coventry United 5, Wednesfield 0. Kirvin Ellis making it the old 5 at the Butts Park Arena as Lois Jeffries is offside. And Jeffries trying to slow the pace of the match down. But Watford have been able to wrestle the ball away from Jeffries. And head towards Wood's net once more. The ball down the right hand side by Holsworth. It is deflected into touch by Amber Hughes. Now crossing opportunity from the throw by Helen Ward. It's into the box. Should be easy pickings for Jade Brooke. Sends it only as far as Baker. And in goes Merritt. And a free kick to Coventry United. As Merritt had to stride past the challenge of Baker. Watford manager not too pleased with the referee's decision, asking what was the free kick given for. It was a controversial one, but I think he has got that one right. Good free kick flicked on by Brooke. Gauntlet chests it down. Sukio down, tries to clear, but Gauntlet sends it forward again. The slide on Jeffries, but the offside flag had already been raised. The Watford management team want the players to hurry this up as much as they can. They haven't got an awful long way to go. Miles wins it in the air. Volleyed down the left by Laura Baker. It's going to be a tough task for Afukwa to reach it. Too tough, unfortunately. And Wood will have herself another goal kick to take. Watford again clears into the centre circle. Stucchio down onto it, but only as far as Janice Austin. Hughes tries to turn past Holsworth. Good strength by the number 6. Caird, and there's space on the right now for Helen Ward, who's moved into the right-hand side of a front three. She's got options in the centre, including the number 14. It's Baker, deflected off Nikki Miles. And the referee gives the goal kick. The Watford management team wanted something more. I think in this current situation, they're going to try and claim everything. Gauntlet's header, lofted over the defence by Amy Wavin. Here's Lois Jeffries, not quite. Emily Hill getting in there first. Clearance onto the chest of Austin. It's Gauntlet. And a slip by the Watford centre-back O'Halloran, just able to retrieve the ball from Amy Wavin. Afuka was calling for it on the left-hand side, but again, that Watford passing lets them down. Austin with the interception. Now Merritt, Miles. Now Erin Ridden. Merritt, it wouldn't surprise me to see United put on another defender. They've already got a back 5 on the go. What about a back 6? It's not something you see every day. Jade Brooke. Long range strike. Jade Brooke! Pick that one out! It's an absolute barnstormer from Jade Brooke! And if you're surprised, why? Why would you be surprised about Jade Brooke scoring one like that? She does it every week. Right in the sanction. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Keeper, pick that one out. My goodness, that was a beauty. And I think it's fair to say now, United's place in the next round is set. Coventry United ladies lead by 3 goals to 1. And if you're going to wrap it up in style. As the supporters point out, it is not finished, but it's nearly there. Let's just say that. Confidence is a virtue. Humble isn't in my dictionary, I can tell you that. So over around 18 minutes to go here at Kings Langley FC. It's Watford 1, Coventry United 3, and it is far from game over, but you've got to say Coventry with a 2-goal lead in tow. Watford will have to do something special to get back in this. They've cut the deficit before, and they've got a chance to do so again. Corner kick. Janice Austin blocking the route of Katie O'Leary, who seems to be playing as the direct number 9 now. Here's Ward, she's already got one under her belt today. Looks for a second! Oh, so close to finding it. It's taken a touch on the way through. Could that touch be all that separated Helen Ward from a stunning second strike? Short corner taken. Caird returns it. Swung into the box. And headed wide by O'Leary. Score at the Butts Park Arena in the Build-Based FA Vars remains at Coventry United 5, Wednesfield 0. So it looks pretty certain that the Red and Greens will be heading through in that one. Am I going to say that? That's certain? Yep. Watford fans not too happy about me saying that a 2-goal lead is virtually it. But with about 20 minutes to go, and the way that United are playing, I would say that 2 goals is enough. But I think definitely 5 goals is enough for Coventry United men's team. That should be it. Show of hands, who thinks that's enough? Watford coming in from the left. Rolled into the box. Janice Austin boots it away. Here's Holsworth. Ward. Holsworth makes the overlap. Return to Holsworth. Lovely football from Watford. Is there an end product? It is. It's an own goal. It's an own goal! And the fans have just turned the camera off. Oh, brilliant. As you do know, if the camera shakes, it turns itself off, so now we've got no footage. It was inevitable. But Coventry United are now deep in trouble. Hey, it's not all over now. It's not all over. But it is an own goal from Erin. Tell what we'll do. We'll just have to make sure it's an extended replay of that one. But Coventry United have conceded. It's an own goal. I believe it was Erin Ridden who tapped it over. And a yellow card to Amber Hughes. What I can only believe is dissent. It's a yellow card for the challenge on Fuqua. So Amber Hughes booked, and here come Watford again. Here come Watford again. Saved by Sue Wood. And while the camera switches itself back on, I brought out the old camera phone. That'll do. Just in case. I think with that thing on the go, you're going to need something. You're going to need something in case. Watford so close to an equalising goal. They haven't quite found it yet. Well, they have the chance to do so here with Ward. Feigned cross. Can they put away the real thing now? No. And Amber Hughes with the clearance. And now we have got the camera back on. Right, tip now, lads. If you don't want the camera to switch itself off, you're going to run over here. If they score again and you're running over here, do it very lightly. Tiptoes, okay? Tiptoes. Might be wishful thinking, but you don't ask, you don't receive. Didn't get that one on, no. We got the goal, we didn't get the celebrations. And there is going to be a change here for Watford. After a mad few minutes, the camera is back on now. I can say it's Watford 2, Coventry United 3. And we have got, I think, around 15 minutes to go. And there is a change now with Watford taking off Alicia Stoikio. Down coming on is Anisha Harney, I believe that is. So, squeaky bum time, here we go. Watford have got themselves 10 minutes to find an equaliser. Flicks off the head of Chinese Austin, it's a corner. I think the Watford fans are fired up for this one now. It has a true cup tie feeling to it, and with good reason. The referee wants a word with Nicky Miles, the Coventry United centre-back. Well, the Watford fans want to send up. I don't think that's going to happen. It might do. I don't know what's in the referee's head, but I'd say it's unlikely. Just a ticking off. And Hanley involved too. Here comes the cross. Over the head of Austin. Deflected after the shot from O'Leary in another corner. It's a short one to Ward. Austin takes it out for another corner. Persistence from Watford, pressure from Watford. I dread to think what these fans next to me are going to do if they score. Into the box. First time hit, Brava Tame, blocked by Merritt, a slide in, will that be a corner? No, not this time. Baker sliding in, and takes it out of play. So the CUTV camera is safe for now. So it's Seward down the centre of the park. Watford putting all their eggs in one basket now. It's all or nothing in the final 10 minutes. Harney. Options down line. O'Leary. Brought down by Hughes. Ambitious. I'd say it was more of an ambitious claim for handball. Gauntlet to Amber Hughes. Still going Amber Hughes. Brilliant run down the left. Not a brilliant cross. Now it's Care heading through the centre, shoulder to shoulder with Jade Brooke, holding the arm. And a Coventry United free kick, is it? No, it's been given to Watford. It's been given as a free kick to Watford. Well, Jade Brooke is in disbelief. Caird was clearly holding the arm of Brooke. Obviously, the referee's seen something before that and has given the free kick in the centre circle. Well, now is the time to make yourself a hero. Holdsworth floats it in, and Miles heads it towards the right flank. Here's Hill, looks to step past Amber Hughes. Not the cleanest of contacts with the clearance by Nikki Miles, but it's good enough. Here's Jade Brooke, whose sensational strike is the difference so far between these two sides. But that ball was anything but a difference maker as it curls out of play on the left. Hughes, good strong challenge on Hill. Free kick Coventry United as Hughes has to leap out of the challenge of Danielle Scanlon. Score remains Watford 2, Coventry United 3. An exciting ending to the match, and there's plenty of space for Amber Hughes with the cross. McDonnell, Jeffries! Heads wide, and a goal kick's been given, doesn't it? No, it's a corner. It's a corner kick. There has been a deflection there. My goodness, what an ending to the match we're having. It's Amber Hughes in. And it's loose after the attempted punch by Baranowska. It's not loose for long as Watford claim it. There was a bit of a push there on Caird by Rose McDonald. The referee allows it. Here's Jade Brooke down the right-hand side. And a late slide by Laura Baker, catching Jade Brooke. A missed time challenge from the Watford number 11. And that will be a Coventry United free kick. And there is going to be a Watford change, the final change of the match for the home side. It's Afia Johnson coming on. And Watford are being allowed to make the change now. So coming on for Watford, number 16, Afia Johnson, replacing number 17, Linda Afukwa. And we've already wasted about 20 seconds with this substitution. I assume the referee's going to add this on. It's all smiles on the Coventry United bench, but for how much longer? Anything but on the Watford bench. So it's Tash Merritt standing over the ball, about 5 yards in from the touchline. It's Merritt's delivery. Headed clear. Amber Hughes will just about get there. She will. She'll outmuscle the Watford number 11. Looks for the cross. To no avail. That will be a goal kick. How long have we got now? We have got about 5 minutes, I'd say. 6 minutes. Well, the clock is ticking, whether it's 5 minutes or 6 minutes. Watford have got to get a wriggle on. Caird. And there's space on the right-hand side for O'Leary to get moving. In goes Janice Austin with the slide, and it will be a throw-in. Throwing space to Danielle Scanlon. Yachting pushing everyone back. Will there be enough? Well, on this occasion, as Scanlon's cross bounces into the grateful grasp of Sue Wood. And as you would expect, the skipper is going to take as much time as she can, taking this kick, volleys it up the other end of the park. Jeffries, good control. Here's Jade Brooke. And a slide by Laird. Nearly took the ball away, but again, Jade Brooke, a masterful piece of skill. And McDonald able to dispossess the Watford number 11, Laura Baker. Crossed by McDonald, no one in a red shirt there. But Amber Hughes with the one-on-one challenge! And it's a well-saved effort. Veronica Baranowska once again proves to be Watford's saviour. After substitute Afia Johnson gifted Amber Hughes the opportunity. But Watford can't take advantage of a counter-attack down the right-hand side. Here's Rosie McDonald. And there was a shove there on Lois Jeffries. The referee decided not to give the free kick. There was an arm there by Georgie O'Halloran. We're closing in on the final whistle. It's still Watford 2, Coventry United 3. And if we do end up going to 3-3, it will be extra time and penalties. And you would say the momentum would be with Watford. Gauntlet. This could end up though. Jeffries around Baranowska. Lois Jeffries blocked. Georgie O'Halloran able to keep it out of the net, but United will have a second crack at it. Jeffries, now Gauntlet. Here's Tash Merritt. Jeffries was offside, and she knew so. As Merritt tried to find her, she has to let the ball bounce past the young attacker, and that will be a free kick. Well, no, it won't be. It will be a normal kick from the hands. Ball bounces behind Austin. Out comes Sue Wood. First time kick from the skipper. Austin keeps it in, but then commits the foul. The trailing leg of Chinese Austin, taking out Katie O'Leary. It seemed to be the only option for Chinese Austin. She had to take one for the team. And the Woods Park Arena, it is still Coventry United 5, Wethersfield 0. So there is one guaranteed victory for the Red and Greens today. The physio isn't needed just yet, according to the referee. Could this free kick be the end of Coventry United's lead? The Watford fans next to us will certainly hope so. Into the last couple of minutes, as the referee brings out the yellow card for Chinese Austin. But that'll be the furthest thing from Austin's mind. She'll be hoping to keep the ball out of Sue Wood's net. It could well be now or never for Watford. They've got to make this free kick count. Lofted in, nodded towards the net, and it bounces wide. Past the far post. And could that be the best chance that the home side will get before the final whistle? It's never over until it's over. So the Watford fans will still have faith their girls can get the job done. I believe we have 1 minute of normal time to go. Off the shoulder of Merritt, volleyed towards the touchline by Maz Gauntlet. It will be a throw. Baker's throw. Baker gets it back. In goes Jade Brooke with a good challenge from the side. It's another throw in. Baker. Slide through for Ward. She's already got one goal to her name today. Can she set up a third goal for Watford and take this match to extra time? Baker. Now Caird. Good challenge there by Jade Brooke. Referee shakes his head, and rightly so. Brooke got the ball, and so did Wavin, who puts it into touch on this near side. I believe we're now into added time. Foul throw. Coventry United with the throw in now. The ref has been clamping down on foul throws during this match. Erin Ridden with ball in hand. Throw up line to Rosie McDonald, who's taking the touch off last. It's McDonald, it's come off last, and Watford will have one more chance with this throw. Baker was looking for Hanley there, and it's sent into the stand here. Costco Maturity from the left. Nikki Miles swings it clear. Here's Caird. And it flies over the head of the Watford attacker at the far post. There's no doubt he's been on the front foot during the last 20 minutes. The question is, will it be enough to take this match to an additional 30 minutes? The referee is indicating to Seawood this time is being added on. So it's in her interest to get this ball away. Johnson. Lofts it down the right. Should be Austin's ball. Shoved behind on Shanice Austin. She's not happy with the assistant's decision. It's a throw in to Watford. Maybe the last opportunity. Johnson again. Ah, it's a poor effort from the right, and Austin intercepts, but can they get it clear? Hughes has to concede the throw in to Watford. Merritt. Here's Caird. Deflected! That ball could have ended up anywhere. But luckily for the Red and Green Girls, it ends up behind the advertising boards rather than behind Sue Wood and in the net. In from the right, headed away by Merritt. Here's Amber Hughes, launches it towards Amy Wathen. Wathen controls and backs into the defender. Wathen, good hold-up play from the former Yeovil striker. Jade Brooke blasts it down the left-hand side. Mass Gauntlet on the run. Here is Gauntlet with Caird right behind her. And Gauntlet will run it straight into the corner and wait as much time as possible. And Coventry United ladies seal the deal. The referee blows the final whistle. Watford made a pretty good game out of it. But Jay Bradford's side were just a little too good for Watford. But it certainly sets up a fantastic match next Sunday in the FA Women's National League. The final score here at Kings Langley FC, Watford 2, Coventry United 3. And that will do us here on CUTV with Liam Cook. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again on Saturday for another edition of CUTV. The highlights will be online tomorrow. And once again, thank you for joining us here on Coventry United TV.